Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today is a video how to kill the Grym Forge Guardian in our mode. As you know, this Guardian is weak to bludgeoning damage, and the key to getting this Guardian is positioning. So the difference with this normal or tactician mode is his legendary reaction. His legendary reaction is that when you hit him, he got a shield of 10 HP and gives you extra move speed, and if you destroy the shield, he just make an AoE attack of thunder damage and push you away. So as you can see now, I'm checking the distance because I got Carlash with the throwing build, level 6 barbarian, and I got a bunch of hammers with his bludgeoning damage. I also take Lessel out of my camp, his level 6 warrior, and I put a 200 mace on her. You can see I'm positioning and for the fight. I expected this fight to be harder than what it was. So you guys were thinking what to do with the legendary reaction. It's easy, you just trigger the legendary reaction throwing hammers, and then when he's already triggered, you just use Lycel can go into melee range to attack him. Also, I made some mistakes during this fight that you can see during the video. Yes, it was my first attempt, so you will see the mistakes, so you can avoid doing them. And before pulling, I put a turn-based mode just to cast place on all my party. It's 1d4 extra for attacks and checks. Now back into position, because the floor is gonna be full of lava when you pull the boss. I also summon a mace with his bludgeoning damage, which is the key to winning this fight. Now you can see you can pull the lava ball with ranged attacks or spells. Because we are in turn mode, the events don't start. So we have to wait. So yes, I put everyone into position. And now the fight starts. I took a haste potion just to throw more hammers on the first turn. So what you can see in the reaction is what I said before. So I'm gonna trigger that. You can see he tried on Carlash, he got the shield. Now I throw the second hammer. And he loses the shield and makes the explosion. So now you just can go into melee range with the other characters. I use another high podium. I deactivated the weapon mastery that give me more damage but less accuracy. And I just try to prone the target. I did that to reduce his armor. And I just keep attacking. You can see not bad. Turn 1 is around 50% of his health. I use Unrated Frost to slow him so he can move less. I use the hammer I summon to hit him again. The percentage was too low, so I decided not to use blindness on the boss. I trigger Offering Blast to avoid moving the boss. And I just keep throwing the hammer so Carla's got the aggro of the boss. Now was my first mistake. I should apply Hex at the start of this round, not now. This will have to be my first action during this fight. You don't trigger the opportunity attack, because if you do, he's gonna face back and attack SL. I should move like that after I take off his shield. That was my fault again. I just slow him again. And he triggered the shield. So now I use the blast again. I triggered the explosion, you can see, and he got prone because I got these boots. And with 4 stack of reverberation they have to make a check. You can see I keep throwing hammer, but you notice that I made the mistake of bringing so few hammers. I should have bought more hammers from the vendor. From the merchants, I mean. Now here I got greedy. And instead of using an elemental fire resistant potion, I just went into the fire to hit him for damage. I miss. And I miss. Is hit. And I got not enough movement to go out of the fire. Now, Carlat attacking again to maintain the aggro on her. I don't got more hammers. That was my fault. If you want to do this even easier, just bring more hammers. Doesn't matter if the white quality. Now, Dazzle dies by fire damage, as you can see. So I trigger the shield again. And he got prone. As you see, when he's prone, he's not doing the legendary reaction. So as you can see, next turn, Lysail and Carlat are gonna miss the turn because the haste potion is expiring and you lose the turn. But he's standing on the middle, so I can use the hammer just to kill him. Hammer does 150 damage to the boss, and he's 59. So here I was thinking about using the hammer or not. But why not? So as you can see, the fight is not as challenging as it seems. So if you like it, just subscribe or like the video. Thanks for watching, guys.